Pulling out a gun while lying on your couch drinking a milkshake. These are the weird things that I saw when I felt the energy behind your cards, Capricorn. So we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords as your tarot cards on the board. The Queen of Cups makes a lot of sense for lying on the couch and for the milkshake. She actually looks like she's holding something that could even be a milkshake in the picture. And the King of Swords makes a lot of sense for the gun because it's kind of like an FU. King of Swords doesn't care. King of Swords is like, I'm on the couch. If something makes a noise, bang. Like, it's kind of like one of those, like in the movies where somebody walks in on somebody's property and they just pull out a gun and just start shooting, like in the old days. That's the vibe I'm getting for you. Now, maybe you guys are just thinking about getting a gun for, to have in terms of just in case, like nothing's wrong. It's just a matter of safety, and you guys are at home a lot and you're on a couch a lot. Let's pull more cards and find out more. See where this is going. Okay, so we got the Empress, Judgment, and the Two of Pentacles. So like I said, nothing's wrong. Like you are just lying there drinking your milkshake on your couch. That's you, the Empress and the Queen of Cups. You're sitting pretty, but in a sense, maybe you feel defenseless. You feel like you're like a princess who could be taken advantage of. So maybe you're a woman who lives by yourself and you live in like a tough neighborhood. That could be one scenario. And you feel like there's a reason to feel like you need extra safety in your house. That could be a reason. And Six of Pentacles is spending money. So this could be like, oh man, I could get robbed. Or this could just be about the fact that you are considering spending money on getting a gun. So there's money exchange involved, whether it's somebody taking your money or you're just spending the money to get the gun. Now, if it's not a gun, it could just be a mace, something to defend yourself with, something that the King of Swords would use, a sword, perhaps, to defend yourself in the just-in-case kind of scenario, because like I said, nothing's actually wrong. This is sort of if something crazy happens, judgment. If judgment happens, judgment is not actually happening. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Star. So this is like a preventative measure for the future. The Star is like the future. So you're just sitting as the Queen of Cups saying, well, I'm, just in case, maybe I should have a gun in the house or mace in the house, a sword in my house. Underneath the Star, we have the Knight of Swords. Again, this is like a narrative. The Knight of Swords is a narrative. It's a thought process. Two of Pentacles is something that you've just been wavering on, you're going back and forth on. So this might just be something you are considering. Let's pull Oracle cards and find out more information. All right, tell me more about what's going on with Capricorn with the gun and the milkshake. What's going on with Capricorns? Why are we thinking about arming ourselves when we're just kind of relaxing, drinking our milkshake? What's going on? There we go. The number 5. Number 5 is conflict. Number 5 is attack, defend, conflict. And the boat. Okay, so maybe you guys, well, the boat, the boat can stand for several things. The boat is distance, but it can stand for you traveling, or it can be, something that you don't see, something that's coming in the future, right? Something that's at a distance through space or time. So there's a sense of, like I said, preparation, because this conflict isn't around you. It's not around you. You're sitting pretty. It's at a distance on a ship. It could be coming, and I think you're just preparing for it. Let's see. Gemini, Honey, and the Heart. Gemini, Honey, and the Heart. Man, talk about not what I expected, because to me, this is saying you expect the best out of people. Gemini, Honey, and the Heart. I expect the best out of people. Then why do you think that something bad's gonna happen? Why do you think you're gonna be held up? Why do you think somebody's gonna try to steal your stuff? Gonna be held at gunpoint? Someone's gonna come in and steal your money? If you think this about people, Gemini, Honey, and the Heart, then why is the 5 with the ship here? I don't get it. On the bottom is the brain. Something wrong in your brain. Because if you have good people in your life, those people aren't going to steal from you. Let's see here. The brain, the Venus, the staff. Okay. Here's what it is. The staff with the rope here is being really attached to something. And I think that something is your valuables, Venus, okay? And so it's just a matter of like, it's actually a bit paranoid. Paranoid. You are being paranoid. And some of it is based on the ear, when it's like maybe you watch movies, you hear people tell you, oh, you better lock your doors. Oh, we heard the house down the street got broken into, right? Some of this is hearsay, but it's paranoid. It's paranoid. You don't need a gun. You don't need a gun because people in your neighborhood are nice. Your family's nice. Everyone you know is nice. No one wants to steal from you. Let's pull actual advice, because I saw that in there, but let's pull specific advice and see what comes out. Any specific advice here regarding this spread? Any advice for Capricorns? Any advice? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is be a team player. Work with people. King of Swords. So, I don't think you need a gun, because the King of Swords is coming back out, right? Instead of wielding a gun, it's like Three of Pentacles. Let them ask the question first. Did you do it? Right? Ask that question first. Did you do it? Or are you here to steal from me? Maybe they just are there because they walked into the wrong house by accident because they're just random. They're new to the neighborhood. I don't know. It's like, give people a chance and ask them first before assuming. Like I said, I don't think anyone's trying to steal from you. The Fool? Yeah, the Fool with the Seven of Cups. This is just foolish. Like, it's like, oh, I can't know the future, so I better be paranoid, right? It's a bit foolish. Let's see what else there is. Judgment, the Empress with the Eight of Cups. You're judging people. You are. You are the one who's being judgmental. In fact, you're prejudging people. You're judging people before the fact. It hasn't happened and it's not gonna happen. And there's no reason for you there's not even a reason for you to think it's gonna happen. It's paranoia and hearsay. Because like everybody in your neighborhood's cool. That's what I'm getting from Judgment, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. Let's see what we get with the Oracle cards, then we'll close out your reading. Any last advice here for my Capricorns regarding the spread? Yeah, anything else? Bread. The bread is a survival necessity, and here we go. That money that you guys care so much about. That money that it's almost like you have it's like you're precious, right? Like your bank accounts, like you're precious. Obviously, we all need money to survive because of the way society is structured, right? Or maybe not need, but most of us sort of do need money. But this goes beyond that. This is like really attaching yourself to that money, like, ugh. And if you don't know it's there, if you don't know it's okay, then maybe you feel like your survival is being challenged, you know? Let's see. The Queen, Gemini, and Pluto. Yeah. It's a bit, like I said, it's trying to game like life, like prevent reality, prevent the future, a particular future from happening. You can't like game life this way. The Queen with Pluto here is like trying to control everything, every little thing, because Gemini's in between them. So yeah, you don't need to control this. This is like something that isn't even on the radar as a possibility. It's just another thing that you just feel like you need to control, that you're being paranoid about because you're so attached to your money as a sense of like survival, of need. It's tied to your survival. Okay, I think that's gonna be your reading, Capricorns. I hope that helps. Have a little bit more faith in people and maybe relax, maybe not prejudge people. And, you know, don't get the gun. You don't need the gun. All right, that is your reading. With that, Capricorns, I will see you next time.